Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. So I logged on to TikTok this evening, and some of you may be upset, some of you may be happy to know that 345.fam has an account warning. So what did I do? What every common sense natural person would do, and clicked on the notification to see what in the hell was going on. What did I find out? That I have an account warning because of not one, not two, not three or four, but 5 guideline violations on 5 separate videos. No, what were the violations? Glad you asked. The first violation was for a video I entitled Stop the Lies. If you recall, a little while ago I did a video on the Jayland Walker officer involved shooting. It was like 3 or 4 parts. None of that, not one video in that series, got a community guidelines violation. But I did have someone over on YouTube slam a bunch of comments on my video that were factually inaccurate, making up lies and nonsense about the facts of the case. And she called me a racist without any justification as to why. And then she continued to harass and try to bully me in the comments section. And you know what I did? I didn't report her because I'm not a bitch. Instead, I screenshot the comment or comments and used them in the video, and I pointed out where she was factually incorrect and made her look stupid because she's dumb. So obviously she or somebody didn't care for that and they reported it. So apparently that's strike 1. Strike 2, 3, and 4 were all 3 parts of a video series I entitled Protect Our Children. I had seen an influx of videos concerning minor attracted persons, and having a history in law enforcement and having investigated people that are sick like that, I used my law enforcement knowledge, I used my researching abilities, and I dug up information. The information that was used was screenshot from science websites, scientific psychology websites, articulating what the term means, scientific psychological websites admitting that a minor attracted person is another label for a pedophile per the psychology. And those websites went on to say that they're not trying to redefine it. So everything that I put in the video, every screen grab, was factual. Even the psychologists call them pedophiles because they are. So that's strike 2, 3, and 4. Strike 5 was on a video entitled Spiteful Bitch. I believe it was broken into like 3 parts, maybe 4. Maybe it was 3. They didn't give me a violation on part 1. They didn't give me a violation on part 3, just on part 2. And if you don't recall what that was, it was a video about a man had gone and gotten his kid's haircuts, spent a lot of money on him. And his baby mama called him bitching about it. So he put her on speaker, and his new girlfriend or whatever was recording it. And she was threatening to shave the kid's head, even though they were crying and didn't want mom to shave their head, because they didn't want to be picked on at school, and they didn't want dad to have his feelings hurt. And her rationale was that he told the kids, like every man does, or every person does, when they see a young boy with a spiffy haircut, you're gonna get all them ladies. And she said that it was teaching them to be whores. And we don't have whores in this house. Plus, and there's the ringer, she said, well, the oldest one with his haircut like that, he looks like you, and I can't handle that. So because you got issues, you're gonna shave your kid's head, piss off the baby daddy, cause them to waste money, and then most importantly, you're gonna send your children to school and have them suffer and be bullied and harassed, picked on because they're bald. You're putting your own selfish, petty fucking needs above your children's happiness and mental health. So, to recap. Oh, before we get there, I obviously submitted appeals to all of those because clearly they didn't review the videos, because whoever complained about them, whoever was being a whiny bitch about it, had they watched the video and seen the content of the videos, you would see that there was nothing wrong with them. It just bothered people. And the videos for the minor attracted persons was actually flagged for misinformation. Mind you, if you recall, I told you those were all screenshots from scientific journals and websites. Quotes from doctors, psychiatrists. But it's misinformation because it hurts someone's fucking feelings. So, in review, I submitted appeals for all of them, and within 30 seconds, they were all denied, which means they either didn't go back and review them, or they already made up their mind that someone else's feelings were more important than the truth. So what we can learn from this is, and what you need to take away from this is that TikTok, because Instagram didn't flag me, and YouTube didn't flag me, and YouTube is typically Nazis about flagging stuff like that. So what you need to understand is TikTok. Number one, TikTok finds it okay to go on and lie about someone. It's okay for someone to post factually incorrect information. It's okay for someone to falsely label someone a racist with no basis. It's okay for someone to continue to comment on people's videos and harass them. That's okay. But it's not okay to make a video giving rebuttal to those inaccuracies and correcting them. It's not okay for you to make a video calling people out on their lies and holding them accountable for their mouth. That's not okay. TikTok clearly supports minor attracted persons. That is the only logical explanation. When you make a video and you use factual data and excerpts screenshot and pulled from medical websites quoting doctors, but they pull your video because a pedophile complained about it and got upset. TikTok would rather worry about the feelings of someone who is interested in a child than someone who is presenting facts. Because apparently, getting hateful messages from people that are upset about facts bothers TikTok more than someone who likes children. And last but certainly not least, remember, it's okay for you to be a terrible mother. It's okay for you to be a manipulative person. It's okay for you to make decisions that damage your children's psyche and their well-being and causes them belittlement and harassment from other children. But It's not okay for somebody to call you out on it. Ladies and gentlemen, I shouldn't be surprised, but we're in fucking bizarro world. We're in bizarro world when videos calling out bad behavior are considered harassment. They're considered damaging behavior. They're considered community guideline violations. But the bad behavior's fine. You have women dancing half naked, shaking their ass on TikTok. No problem. You have people posting videos calling for violence. No problem. From one side of the political aisle. But damn it, you better not make a video using facts and research and data to prove your point. Because that's a community guidelines violation.